Hey everyone, welcome back to Project Updates, Status, Blockers, Next Steps. I'm Zach, and I'm here with Emily. If this sounds useful, tap follow or subscribe so you never miss an episode.
Hi, I'm Emily. Today we're keeping it real with workplace English you can use right away. We'll share how we report progress, explain blockers, and agree on next steps without stress.
Quick story. This morning's stand-up was tight. I said I finished the homepage draft and user feedback is positive. Then I added my blocker and closed with next steps so my team knew exactly where I was heading.
What was the blocker? And how did you explain it without sounding negative? By the way, blocker just means something that stops your progress until someone or something changes.
Data. I'm waiting for the analytics team to confirm the click numbers. I kept it polite and specific. I asked for an ETA, which means estimated time of arrival, basically when I can expect the data to land.
Nice. After meetings, I like a short follow-up so nothing gets lost. A follow-up is a quick message to confirm decisions or requests. It keeps everyone aligned and reduces back and forth later.
Mini recap. Share a clear status. Name any blocker. Ask for a concrete next step or ETA, and send a brief follow-up. Simple structure, less confusion, better teamwork.
How do you keep your tone calm when timelines slip? I sometimes worry I'll sound too pushy or too soft, and finding the middle can be tricky.
I aim for honest and hopeful. Something like, I'm slightly blocked by pending data. I can continue wireframes meanwhile. That word meanwhile shows you're moving forward. If needed, I offer a workaround, a temporary solution.
Speaking of that, I also confirm priorities. If the dashboard is urgent, I'll pause the email redesign. It sounds responsible and helps managers make choices without guessing.
If you're listening on a commute, think of one project in your life, work or personal. How would you say your status, your blocker, and your next steps in 1 minute? Keep it clear, not perfect.
Quick wrap-up. Clarity beats speed. Name your progress, state what's in the way, ask for timing, and offer a next move. Stick around. Next, we'll dive into real phrases from a live update. And don't forget to subscribe.
Let's dig a little deeper into status reporting. When I share an update, I think where we are, how I know, any risks, and what's next. That structure keeps me calm and keeps the team on the same page.
Same here. In yesterday's weekly check-in, I opened with a headline. The homepage refresh is on track. Then I gave proof. Wireframes are approved and content is drafted. I named timing, development starts Wednesday, and I noted one small risk, image rights still pending. My next step was clear. I'm creating tickets for the dev team today. On track just means progress is going as planned.
I like that idea of a headline, Emily. A headline update is simply a short first sentence that tells the story fast. It helps people listen for details instead of guessing what the point is.
Tone matters too. I keep it steady and positive. Delivered, shipped, drafted, aligned. Those verbs feel active. I skip soft openers like maybe or hopefully at the start. And aligned just means we agree on the plan.
Numbers help me avoid vague updates. Last sprint, I said, 3 of 5 tasks done, about 60% complete. Testing starts tomorrow. Specific beats, it's going well. If I don't know the exact number, I offer a ballpark, just a rough estimate, and promise to confirm.
And what if you don't have numbers yet? I switch to milestones. For example, Phase 1 complete, user interviews done. Phase 2 starting, prototype build. A milestone is a clear point in the timeline. If we run a pilot, that's a small first test before a full launch.
In my head, I use a 4-part checklist: status, evidence, risk, ask. The ask is a specific request, like review the deck by Friday or make a decision on scope. That way, my update actually moves the work forward.
Quick recap. Start with a headline, give one piece of proof, mention one risk, and end with a next step or ask. Keep sentences short. Pause after key points so people can note action items. Crisp means clear and brief.
I also use little bridges to guide attention. I'll begin with, quick update on pricing tests, or, since last week, 2 changes. Those openers set the topic. Then I breathe, then I share details without rushing.
What about tone when a timeline slips? I try something like, slightly behind due to a dependency. Mitigation in progress. New ETA Thursday. A dependency is work that needs someone else first. ETA means expected time for something to arrive or finish.
I do that too. Acknowledge, then solution. Last month I said, we slipped 2 days. New plan is pairing with QA to recover. No impact on the release. QA is quality assurance, the team that checks for issues before launch.
So the heart of a good status is clarity. Headline, proof, risk, next step. It saves meetings and builds trust. Speaking of that, after this, I'll send a one-line summary. Next up, let's tackle blockers in more depth.
Let's talk blockers. They show up in every project, and the trick is to name them early, explain the impact, and ask for help politely. A blocker is anything that stops progress until something else happens.
Quick story. Last quarter, I was waiting on legal approval for app screenshots. In the stand-up, I said, I'm currently blocked by legal review on the screenshots. It's a dependency for our launch. If we get approval by Wednesday, we can publish on Friday. Could someone confirm who owns this and share an ETA? Dependency just means my task can't move until another team finishes their part.
How did you keep the tone firm but friendly? Sometimes I worry a request will sound pushy. I try to balance when you have a moment for low urgency and by end of day if timing really matters.
Same approach. I said, when you have a moment, could you confirm the approver? If timing is tight, I'll add, would you be able to share a draft by 3 p.m.? If it's not you, who's the right person? A nudge is a gentle reminder, not pressure.
My mental template is context, ask, owner, deadline, fallback. For example, we're preparing the release notes, context. Could you review the security section? Ask. I believe Priya owns that, owner. Ideally by noon tomorrow, deadline. If not, I'll use last sprint's notes as a workaround, fallback. Workaround means a temporary solution that keeps us moving.
I also offer options to reduce friction. Even a rough draft is enough for now. Or, can we approve the first 3 items and revisit the rest later? It shows respect for bandwidth, how much time or energy someone has available.
If 2 nudges don't work, I escalate carefully. I'll write, looping in Maria for visibility since we're at risk of slipping. Not blaming, just stating risk and asking for help to unblock. Escalate means bring the issue to a higher level to get support.
I track blockers in our board with a red label and a short note. What it is, who owns it, and the next touch point. For urgent items, I DM first, then update the ticket. We also do a quick triage, sort issues by priority and impact, so the right people jump in.
For chat, I keep it crisp. Quick unblock request, missing vendor contract. Impact, payment can't be sent, dev environment stuck. Need, signed PDF or written approval. ETA? If Thursday is tough, what's feasible? ETA is the expected time something will be ready.
And if someone says no, I thank them and ask for a handoff. Who could take this, or is there a temporary alternative? Handoff is when one person passes a task to another, so work continues.
Mini recap. Identify the blocker, explain the impact, make a clear ask with timing, offer a workaround or handoff, and escalate politely if needed. Keep the language calm, specific, and short.
Exactly. When blockers are visible and requests are respectful, teams move faster with less stress. Speaking of timing, next we'll look at negotiating deadlines without drama. Negotiating deadlines sounds scary, but it's mostly clarity. Last month, our design request changed mid-sprint. I asked for a 2-day extension, explained why, and showed a clean plan so the team felt safe about the change.
How did you frame it so it sounded confident, not defensive? I always worry timing talk can feel like blame. Did you offer options or a small buffer, extra time to catch risks?
I kept it simple. To protect quality, I recommend moving the handoff to Thursday. Reason: new brand rules. Impact: likely rework if we rush. Options: A, shift date. B, keep date but reduce scope. Scope means the amount of work included.
That reminds me of a vendor delay last spring. I told our PM, the contract is pending, 2 tasks are blocked. Option 1, split the release and ship content now, payments next week. Option 2, 1 release on the 26th. My vote, split to de-risk the launch, reduce the chance of problems.
And how did your manager respond? Sometimes they have non-negotiables, right? Like legal checks that cannot move.
Exactly. She said regulatory emails were non-negotiable, must happen on time. So we sequenced the plan, ship emails first, hold the payment flow. We also prioritized must-haves versus nice-to-haves, so decisions were visible and fair. Non-negotiable means not open to change. Sequenced means set a clear order.
I've learned numbers calm people. I'll say, I'm 70% done. With another day, we can test properly. Could we add a 1-day buffer? Buffer is a small cushion of time that protects quality and reduces stress.
Tone helps, too. I share facts, then a recommendation. Based on current capacity, Thursday is realistic. I'll pair with QA to speed testing. Capacity here is just available time and energy for the team.
I also confirm the trade-off. If we keep Friday, we'll skip animation and add it in the next patch. Trade-off means choosing one benefit over another. Saying it out loud avoids surprises later.
Quick recap. Give a clear reason, explain the impact, present 2 options, and make 1 recommendation. Offer a small buffer and mark what's non-negotiable. That structure turns a tense chat into a simple decision.
And if the answer is no, I still aim for progress. I'll descope one feature, pair with a teammate for an hour, or ask for a contingency plan, an agreed backup if things slip. Slip just means a small delay.
Negotiating isn't arguing, it's teamwork. Stay calm, show the plan, and invite a choice. Speaking of choices, up next we'll bring it to life with a quick stand-up simulation. Let's run a quick stand-up simulation. I'll play the manager first, then switch back. We'll keep it short, like a real round robin. Each person gives a fast update, then we move on. Ready?
I'm in. For context, our team is preparing a small release on Friday. We have design, development, and QA in the room. Round robin just means we speak one by one in order, so everyone gets time.
Good morning, team. 30 seconds each. Status, any blocker, next step. I'll capture action items. Quick reminder, keep numbers where you can, and if something's stuck, ask for help with timing.
Headline: Onboarding flow is 80% complete. Proof: prototype tested with 5 users. Results are positive. Risk: image rights still pending, so the final banner might carry over. Ask: legal check by Wednesday, please. Carryover means unfinished work moves to the next sprint.
Thanks. Clear update. Action item: legal review by Wednesday. If that slips, we'll publish with a temporary banner. Action item is a task someone agrees to do after the meeting. Dashboard refresh is on track. 2 of 3 charts built. Color tokens updated. Blocker. Waiting on the analytics API key from data team. Ask. ETA by 3 p.m. so I can finish testing tonight. ETA is expected time of arrival.
Noted. Owner is Priya from data. I'll ping her now and add the request to the board. If the key is late, we'll demo with sample data. Owner just means the person responsible for the task.
Quick pause to unpack what worked. We led with a headline, used one proof point, named a risk, and made a specific ask. Short sentences helped the team listen. The tone stayed calm, even when timing felt tight.
Speaking of tone, I like small bridges. Since last sync, or quick update on, to guide attention. Numbers beat vague words, and if you're blocked, say the impact, then offer a workaround, one step that keeps progress moving.
Now a fast async moment. After the stand-up, I'd post, Summary, onboarding 80%, legal review due Wednesday, dashboard needs API key, Priya pinged, release still on for Friday. Async means not at the same time, like chat or email.
I add one takeaway line. Decisions. Use temp banner if legal late. Demo with sample data if key late. Takeaway means the most important message to remember. It helps people who miss the meeting stay aligned.
Mini recap. Headline, proof, risk, ask. Confirm the owner and timing. Share a short async summary. Breathe between points. Silence makes your message clearer. Next, we'll wrap with quick tips to keep updates smooth every week. Let's dig into async updates, emails and chats people read on their own time. When I write one, I picture a busy teammate scanning on a phone. Short subject, clear first line, easy to skim.
Speaking of that, last Friday I posted a Slack summary for our release. I opened with TLDR, banner approved, API key pending, release still green. TLDR means quick summary first, so people know the point in one breath.
For email, my subject line carries the story. Release, Friday status, 3 decisions, 2 risks. Inside, I use 3 bullets with verbs. Decided, blocked, next. Bullets guide the eye and help people respond to the right piece.
In chat, I like bold labels to make it scannable. Status, 80% done. Blocker, waiting on legal. Ask, confirm banner text by Wednesday 3 p.m. Scannable just means easy to read fast without missing important details.
I separate ask from FYI. When I need action, I write ask and add a time. When it's only information, I write FYI, for your awareness, no reply needed. That tiny label saves long back and forth.
Threads keep context. I reply in the same thread so history stays together. Thread just means a chain of related messages. I also add a timestamp, like update 10:30, to show what changed and when.
Yesterday, a stakeholder replied, looks good, but timing? I followed up with a nudge in the morning. Gentle check. Can we lock Thursday 2 p.m.? A nudge is a polite reminder that moves things forward without pressure.
My simple email shape is opener, TLDR, 3 bullets, then next steps with owner and date. If others must stay informed, I add them in CC. CC means copy someone so they can see the message.
I avoid walls of text and soft verbs. Instead of kind of progressing, I write 2/3 tasks complete. Testing starts tomorrow. Strong verbs, need, decided, blocked, shipped, make decisions and timing obvious.
Tone matters online. I keep it kind and concrete. Thanks in advance for reviewing by noon. Appreciate a quick confirm if this plan works. Short sentences, one idea each, so the message lands cleanly.
Quick recap. Clear subject, TLDR first, tight bullets, one ask with owner and time, and a link to the doc. end with thanks. That structure turns a long update into a one-screen read.
For global teams, I add time zones. I'll be offline after 6 p.m. GMT. Reply might be tomorrow morning. It sets expectations and avoids worry when someone doesn't answer right away.
I also tag topics for search later. Hashtag release, hashtag release, hashtag API. Then I archive threads once we ship. Archive means store it so it's out of the way, but still easy to find.
If you're on the move, think of one update in your world and try to say it in one sentence. Headline first. Then add one proof and one next step. Short, clear, and kind wins every time.
All right, we covered a lot today. Status, blockers, deadlines, and async notes, they all connect. The goal is simple. Make updates easy to understand so work keeps moving even when things get messy.
For me, the core stays the same. Headline, proof, risk, ask. A quick headline sets direction. Proof shows progress. One risk keeps it honest. And a clear ask turns talk into action.
With blockers, name the impact and the dependency, then offer a workaround. Dependency is when your task waits on someone else. A workaround is a temporary path forward, not perfect, but enough to keep momentum.
For timelines, give options and a recommendation. I like adding a small buffer to protect quality, and I say the trade-off, what we gain and what we delay. People relax when choices are clear.
Async updates shine with a TLDR, bullets, and owners with ETAs. TLDR means the fast summary first. Owners show who's responsible. ETAs set expectation on timing so no one guesses or worries.
Try a mini practice tonight. Record a 60-second voice note about one project. Say your headline, one proof, one risk, and your next step. Listen once, trim filler words, and send it if needed.
Then do one written version, a short chat with TLDR, 3 bullets, and 1 ask with a time. Add the time zone to be kind to global teammates. Clear writing saves everyone energy.
Quick story before we wrap. I used to ramble in updates. I started timing myself and writing a one-line headline first. After 2 weeks, meetings got shorter, and my manager trusted my plan more.
Let's recap key phrases. On track, slightly blocked by, dependency, ETA, workaround, buffer, trade-off, owner, action item, and TLDR. Those little words are tools. Pull the right one when you need clarity.
Remember, progress beats perfection. One clear sentence today is better than a perfect paragraph next week. Share your small wins with your team. Clarity spreads and the mood gets lighter.
Thanks for hanging out with us. If this helped, follow and pass it to a teammate who loves tidy updates. Take care, and we'll catch you in the next episode.